Change your diet, change your life, change the planet.
This is like the Grand Canyon of New York. The Helderberg Escarpment just outside of Albany rises up about 400 to 500 feet immediately on steep limestone cliffs. It's awesome. What was the hardest part?
Chasing you down at the finish. That hurt the most. And that hill over there.
Josh, what'd you think? How was your race?
It was absolutely awesome. It was a ton of fun. I enjoyed the first bridge crossing. All three of us were like totally slipping.
I want to know how many people wiped out on that bridge.
Yeah, there's going to be some fatalities today. The three of us running together, that was fun. I really feel like we were working together. And I mean, the lead changes happened a lot. It was almost like being in the peloton. Somebody would break away, another guy would fall back, recover, then he would take the lead. You almost had it, Tim.
I almost had it.
But young kids, you know.
I got outkicked by a young kid. Debbie,
yeah.
Tell me, raw food?
Raw food?
What's going on?
Yeah.
What happened?
It was all you, Tim.
Oh no,
yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes, the presentation.
Wait, so you just eat raw steaks?
No.
Yes, exactly.
No raw steaks. No, just fruits,
Sushi?
Vegetables, nuts. It's wonderful.
So Debbie, tell me why you did this.
Why?
Like what it means to you to do this.
Well, I figured I'm going to be 49 years old. And now's the time to take better care of myself, and I want to be healthy and be able to have all the energy that you said that I would have.
So tell me what your training is like right now.
Right now I'm just doing about 50, 60 miles a week. My longest run right now is only about an hour and a half, so 13, 14 miles.
What pace do you run at?
I've been low sixes for the most part every run, except my easy runs. I'm about 7-minute pace.
Now what is your speed work?
It varies. Right now mostly just fartleks and tempos.
And when you do tempo runs, what pace do you try to hit?
I try to hit, again, 520 to 530.
So what do you have there?
Raw watermelon, not cooked at all.
Nice! How'd you do today? Did you have fun?
Had a great time.
How was the trail?
Soggy, nice and soggy.
How was the beaver pond crossing?
I think I might have giardia, but other than that, I'm alright.
I think I got covered in leeches. So we just finished up the Indian Ladder 15K. I got second place. Jim Sweeney and I duked it to the finish line, and he outkicked me by like a second at the finish. So we're not done yet. Now we have another 3.5-mile trail race that we're gonna do. So I got some watermelon here to fuel up. I got raw food here. Tell me what you're doing.
I'm doing kale, flaxseed, banana, blueberries in the morning, and then big salad for lunch, and then dinner, you know, I have pasta or something.
Wow, so you're like 60% raw.
Yeah.
Wow, how long have you been doing that?
Well, since camp.
No kidding.
Yeah, it was great.
You feel any difference yet?
Yeah, like my sleeping, I go to bed, I wake up at 6 a.m. and I'm like, wow, I'm wide awake, ready to go.
Really?
I do more now before I go to work than I ever did even after. So it's pretty amazing.
So you've seen a difference?
I have, I really have.
Was it muddy out there? No. Is there any mud?
Little swim.
Whoa. Wow. Tell me what you're doing.
I'm having my kale smoothies, bananas, berries, kale, great stuff.
How often are you doing that?
Like 3 times a week at least.
Really?
Yep.
Do you like them?
Love them.
Awesome.
Love them.
Yeah. I'm falling and I can't get up.
You're stretching. Mark, get set. Go.
Way to go, Tim. Looks good, Josh.
Way to go, guys. Jim, let's see that kick.
Oh, the divot.
Those trays.
Beat me 2-race trio right here.
Way to go, guys.
67. Come on, Andy.
All right, man, good job. There you go.
Second woman finishing.
Good job, D. Good job, guys. Way to finish. Good job, John.
A lot of finishers coming through on a beautiful day up at Thatcher Park. More airy finishers coming through strong.
The last smoothie we made was pink. Until the kale went in, and then it was green. It's a rainbow of fun. So thanks again.
Zucchini and some peppers, and throw some tomatoes in there. This is our sauce that goes on there. This is awesome. Even if you're not a raw vegan or vegetarian, this is like the most awesome stuff. It's sun-dried tomatoes with plum tomatoes, and it also has many herbs in there like oregano, sage, parsley.
Well, you tell me what you think. Delicious. Send you an email.
That's good sauce.
Very good.
On the male side, Jim Sweeney was first overall. Congratulations, Jim. Male 40 to 44, Tim Van Orden and Bruce Beasley.
Yeah, Tim! Tim finished first in his age group and second overall. He almost had it, but that young stud right there took him down.
Eileen Lip.
Now that you've won a pair of socks, what are you going to do?
I'm going to Disney World.
This is me in a non-vegan moment here. My transition to raw vegan is a slow transition, not as quick as Jim's was.
You on the 20-year plan?
I'm actually doing 2 meals a day raw vegan right now.
Really?
Really?
John!
Went out and I bought myself a blender. About $80 worth of fruits and vegetables.
Wow!
Got the breakfast down pat. The dinners I'm not so good with yet.
What have I done?
I know, created a monster. I've dropped close to 10 pounds in, what is it, a week now?
And how did you do that? What did you change?
Just the 2 meals a day.
2 meals a day what?
Raw vegan.
So tell me what you're doing at the office.
I bring a whole bunch of fruit, oranges and apples and peaches and a couple things I didn't even know what they were. And I'm just bringing them to the office, and I have like 2 or 3 people in my office also just coming by, grabbing fruit, you know.
So John, what were you snacking on at work before?
I would just walk around. I'd take 2 or 3 walks a day. I just called it grazing. I just walk to people's desks. If they had bagels, I'd eat bagels. I'd eat leftover pizza, leftover Chinese in the morning. I didn't care. Just anything that was there. I was a true omnivore of the office.
ARE is going rawer.
Roar!
Second place, male winners.
Vegetarian.
This year's winners on the female side, Hillary Edmonds. Congratulations, Hillary.
Vegetarian won the women's race.
I wonder who won the men's race.
Some old guy I heard. I think he's like 40.
First overall in the 3.5 race, our second place finisher in the 15K, Tim Van Orden. Congratulations, Tim. Thank you. Overall winner on the female side.
Because I ruined 1 pair of socks today.
Hillary's going home with some hardware today.
As long as you didn't ruin the shorts.
Hillary was also one of our scholarship winners. The winner for the Mudfoot Award in the 3.5 mile race was Josh Merlis.
Yeah. Is that a muddy foot, or you're just happy to see me?
Tim?
Female 30 to 34. And
Things started off a little bit moist yesterday, and lining the course, our chalk washed away. We used a lot of stripping. We have a beaver pond that people will have to usually get around, but today they actually had to go through, so that was a little extra challenging.
How deep was it?
It was about up to your waist yesterday when I fell into it twice, but I didn't have too many leeches, so it worked out pretty good. I think we had a great day, no injuries to speak of, a lot of fast times, and I think people were pretty happy, and I hope to see everybody back again next year.
The best thing about today is all the people from the Albany Running Exchange. They went to the trail running camp 2 weeks ago that I lectured at. I gave a lecture on raw food and athletic performance, or diet and health. And a lot of people really took it to heart. I'm going to transform Albany, New York into the raw capital of the United States. Okay, we represented for the raw movement today. Not only did I get second place by a second in the 15K, but I won the 3.5 miler and got a lot of people to start thinking about raw food. Huh? Yeah. Breakfast this morning, I did a really good green smoothie. It was probably like 30 ounces of smoothie. Kale right out of the garden, some lettuce, beet greens, a banana, which didn't come out of the garden obviously, lots of blueberries from our orchard, a little dulse, and about 20 ounces of water, and worked perfectly. Fueled me for a 15K and a 3.5 miler shortly thereafter, with about a 20-minute warm-up and running in between the 2 races. So maybe like 15 miles of running on a green smoothie.
Not bad, huh?
Yeah.